get your notepad out.
Why did you come to New Zealand and like all the other countries in the world?
It seemed friendly, safe, much like Canada.
Yeah.
And just about as far as you can get, you know?
So as far away that you can get to the same place.
To the same place, yeah. It doesn't make much sense, but I just didn't feel like going real deep into India or something yet.
Yeah.
I guess I settled pretty quick, but it's just because I met cool people, you know?
Yeah.
That's the way I travel, you just go with the flow, and sometimes you meet some cool people and you want to hang out some more, right?
My fingernails are filthy, I've got desire on my teeth, yeah. And the mist of sweet women and my fancy scent so long. Oh, Carrie, get out your cane. Oh, put on the finest trail. Oh, you're a mean old daddy, but I like you.
So you've just been back on the South Island for like a month or so, so what have you been doing down there?
Just going from, 2 weeks in each spot, cities, and lots of more rural stuff. I was way out in the bush most of the time, like farms, bird sanctuaries, yoga retreats.
So what was your best roofing experience then, do you think?
It was probably the yoga retreat.
Yeah.
She was just, it was like gluten-free and all this yoga and vegetarian. It was just cool to see all these other ways of eating.
Yeah, just how
I didn't know.
live.
I always liked vegetarian, but I just didn't know how to do it. And she showed me. This is in Greymouth, west coast of New Zealand, and a really rough area. Just the beaches are huge, so scary, like just huge, gray, like forever. As far as you can see, it's just like you feel like nothing when you're on that beach. Man, you feel like nothing. At the bird sanctuary, they have a lot of traps set up, and it's for possums, I think weasels, cats mainly, and rats, because they just decimate the local birds. They just rip them apart. So we just you catch them, you put little pieces of fish.
Yeah.
And the birds go in and they get
fish.
trapped. Yeah, cats love fish. And then you put the gun in the cage and then you shoot it. It was actually kind of awful.
Yeah.
Even though it was, it's an invasive creature, killing all these things, it still felt like still felt like shit killing it. But had to be done.
Yeah.
And then we kind of grabbed it by the tail and into the bush.
Figured out how much we actually need to swing a cat.
Yeah. They're actually quite heavier than I thought. By the tail. The twitching was the worst though.
How
do I get you out? It's no fun without you.
Like how you've been writing songs on the road and stuff.
Yeah, it's a great way to do it. You get lots of downtime a lot when you're traveling. Not so much when you're in a city. There's all the distractions, but when you're out more in the country, you get tons of time.
Yeah.
To read your book,
to yourself,
write your notepad, play songs.
So what do you think about the nature in New Zealand and stuff? I mean, as we're quite close to a seal at the moment, like dangerously close actually.
Yeah, that's the thing. Everything's so friendly. They're not used to it. There's no real mammals here, predators really. So like that's why everything just got decimated. I think humans.
Yeah, we just
like a moa. First thing I did when I got here.
Killed something, Killed a cat, obviously.
But everything's so friendly, like, oh man, if you go hiking in the bush with fantails, they're pretty much, almost trying to land on your shoulder.
Yeah.
And so many of the birds are like that, and that's why the cats get them, because it's so friendly. They're like, oh, look at kitty cats, who's cute? And the cat eats it.
You've seen it, what are the other needs? It's mainly just birds, isn't it, really?
It's all birds.
It's pretty much all birds.
Birds, and there's, it's funny, sandflies. Right. I like how he just twitches, he's like, oh. I think I'm just a little bit more relaxed.
Yeah.
Just realize, it's not such a rat race if you don't want it to be. You don't have to do the 9 to 5.
Yeah.
There's lots of different ways to get by, and really just like how to spend your money better. Because like when you're back home, there's all these things you're spending on, like bills and upkeep and all that stuff. The money just never go. But if you actually just concentrate, like, all right, I'm going to save some money. I'm not going to buy things that I don't really need, just to make you happy for the moment.
Yeah.
And you can really go far with some money.
Oh shit, it's moving.